Wow, I can see you're in the spirit of watching Dune and all space movies. And wait a minute, this isn't Dune. But real funny story, did you know that David Lynch, the first director of Dune, directed Return of the Jedi, but turned it down because Wookiees were too complicated?
And I came into an office, and there was George. Talked with me for a little bit, and then he said, I want to show you something. Now, right about in this time, I started getting a little bit of a headache. So he took me upstairs, and he showed me these things called Wookiees. And now this headache is getting stronger.
And I don't blame him, because these are great, complicated creatures. I love my Baka mug. But seriously, let's watch Dune. How many of these do we have? Oh! I went to my local Walmart and got Dune Dunk. Oh yeah, Dune. It's got the tiny little E. How fancy. Well, let's read the back of the box. Walmart. Alright. Paul Atreides, a brilliant and gifted young man, born into a destiny beyond his understanding, must travel to the most dangerous planet in the universe to ensure the future of his family and only people. Those who can conquer their fear will survive. Well, I am so excited to watch Return of the Jedi, 1983. I got my shirt on. Let's watch Dune. Hey, someone already opened this. I'm so excited. This is our first unboxing of a movie. Wow. We got our, put this over the pile of garbage right here that used to be great cinema. Now Dune is going to be the main force. That was a great tagline.
They ravage our lands in front of our eyes. Their cruelty to my people is all I've known. These outsiders, the Harkonnens, came long before I was born. By controlling spice production, they became obscenely rich. Richer than the Emperor himself. Our warriors couldn't free Arrakis from the Harkonnens. But one day, by Imperial decree, they were gone. Why did the Emperor choose this path?
It looks really good, actually. I love these wide shots of these ships. Shows a grand scale of just dunk. There it is, part 1. I guess he doesn't like that everyone has a destiny or destined or something. It seems to be his destiny. Everyone's got a predestined thing in this world. You will be this. He will be this. It is predetermined. Continued in part 2. Part 2. Star Wars Episode Dune, The Rise of Dune, the most disappointing, awful, confusing, over-the-top, and terribly boring movie ever made by a human being. I know I say that a lot, but this time I mean it. Or was this movie trying to be Citizen Kane or something? Was Paul supposed to be some special chosen one or something? Hadn't we already been through this with Star Wars? I mean, where were all the lightsabers at? That was sarcasm. I guess they tried. I guess Denis Villeneuve is a talented director. He made the hit film Blade Runner 20... Oh, no. Oh, that one was a flop, too. Why are all these movies bad? My point is, this man has a vision. I just don't know what it is yet. I might be too drunk or bored to care or understand. There's no computers. Oh my gosh, so many things to cover about this movie. But does it seriously get explained? Oh yeah, they don't like computers because computers are bad because AIs and they became self-aware. They decided not to have any more technology. I find that fascinating, but at the same time, it's a little overly complicated and boring and overloaded for the story. I almost missed it because I fell asleep and didn't care. I can see that the director seems to have a general passion for the lore of Dune and with all the weird, disgusting, bizarre crap that comes with it. No offense. Which I can respect, because I like the weird.
Tired of looking like a fool when your cakes aren't?
Why, yes, I do have that problem. I always make my cakes way too messy.
With Big Top Cupcake, the fast and easy way to make colossal cupcakes that are up to 25 times bigger.
I like that cake too.
When you make a king-size cupcake house, grab your camera to remember those giant cupcakes your family makes together. It's so easy. Just fill with any cake mix. It's so easy. Just fill with any cake mix.
Anyway, back to my review. Because I like the weird, as many of you know. And the bizarre. But not the disgusting. I don't want to see disgusting crap on my face. I'm 125 years old. I don't want to see any more things I gotta see. But it can't be the worst film. I heard David Lynch's Dune was a nightmare to direct and watch.
Dune took 3 years to make, start to finish. But it was a nightmare. And it was a nightmare.
Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Now, for all these kind comments I've made about this movie, there are some things I like in this movie. I like what's so cool force thingy, shield thingy on Paul, and he's fighting Thanos, or he's training or something, and they're fighting really hard. I never seen the David Lynch movie, and I never read a book about Dune, as you may know. I don't read books. But seriously, what was the story about? I mean, Poe Dameron, or Oscar Isaac, or Chase, or wherever it is, was trying to explain to Paul or the audience that the Harkonnens, heck if I know, they're bad. They look disgusting and they're bad. We have to be told that they're bad. We can't just go on the vibes of the cinematography looking so dark and gritty and everyone looking terribly awful. I just don't buy it. I mean, the ships are kind of cool, I guess, on the grand scale and a wide shot. And that's my review for Dune Part 1. Follow me or get lost.